Well, we were lucky enough to that the guys that own the original Formula One cars, because all the cars from that period still exist, and they're owned by rich individuals who still race the cars to this day. So we spent a long time, like maybe a year and a half, wooing them and getting them to come and race the cars in the film. But we were really surprised how much they could actually do themselves. We thought there'd be much more visual effects and stunts, and these guys actually can drive these cars pretty fast.
Well, that's pretty thrilling, I must say. And as far as choosing the two men who are representing the drivers themselves, how did you go about that?
Well, to be honest, it was easier first with Daniel Bruhl because Peter Morgan and I both knew his work a lot, and Peter was very adamant. He thought he should be the best guy, and he did one meeting with us and Ron Howard, and we knew, you just know in the room sometimes he's the right guy. And then Chris very sweetly put himself on tape and sent it to us, and did this wonderful version of James Hunt. And after that, you go like, it was a really nice place to be in when we didn't know 2 weeks before, and suddenly you knew that these were the guys.
And did you allow them to get behind the cars and actually give them a...
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, those guys drove those cars. They drove Formula 3 cars, but there's lots of scenes in the movie when they drive into the pits and they drive out of the pits, and it's the real guys. Ron Howard's very particular at the beginning about not wanting to cheat that, wanting to you as an audience feel that those are the people really doing what they're doing.
And when it came to the music, you've got some marvelous music.
Yeah.
Yeah, what came in with the idea of what sort of themes?
Well, we have a lot of, it's a great musical era, 76, that was like a fantastic year for music. But Hans Zimmer, who did the score, was riffing off a lot of the ideas, tracks that we used. We had a lot of fun back and forth. You have to make it work for the budget, but also we were cherry picking one of the best eras of music of all time.
And what do you think was the most challenging thing you had to do?
The cars, basically, it was the cars. The physical risks about what could go wrong with the cars was so huge that every day that we finished shooting, I went a huge sigh of relief that nobody died, because the potential for risk is so high in that era, and what we were doing shooting was day to day was really high risk, but we did it. We did it.
Now I'm assuming that you're an avid racer.
I'm a big car fan. I'm more of a motorbike fan. I would keep saying, that's why I want my next movie to be a motorbike film with Brad Pitt, but one day I keep trying to tell him that, but we'll see.
Fabulous. Well, it looks like an absolutely marvelous movie, and I know that there's going to be huge scrutiny as to authenticity.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Thanks so much. Nice to meet you. Thanks. Good night.